This film is not about buses. It's a celebration of a community-led service that has become a lifeline to so many people. It's about living in County Clare and the difference the right bus service can make between living and surviving, between a vibrant and a declining community.
We have been using Clare Accessible Transport for approximately 16 years since we started working ourselves in the Scariff and East Clare area. I suppose a lot of our learners that come to the programme are coming from Killaloe, from Mount Shannon, out as far as Tulla, Whitegate, Broadford. And I suppose without having the bus service that we have, we wouldn't have been able to run the programme. It's as simple as that.
There's been a long-standing relationship between ourselves and Clare Bus, and it's based on the fact that Clare Bus is an organisation that delivers in a very understated but very professional and very reliable, dependable way to people who need a reliable service, not something that just comes for a year or two and then goes.
To be honest with you, when we heard about it first, we just couldn't believe it. When I retired, I'm a non-driver, and my husband, due to a stroke, is not driving now. So we heard about this service. We got a phone number for Fecal, and we phoned up and found out that this service would come and pick us up at our door, bring us into Kinvara, where my husband can collect his pension, and then take us to Gort and bring us back to our own door again, and at a very nominal fee. So we just thought that it was an amazing service.
Like, some of the ladies love it because they meet for lunch every Friday, so there's the social element to it, and you get to know people. We all know each other. I call it the Friday fun bus.
Yeah, like, you talk away to everyone on the bus.
Yeah, you would.
You'd make friends. You make friends on the bus.
We thought in the beginning, when we heard that there'd be a bus coming to collect us, we thought it was a joke. We could write a book about that bus. Just the life of us.
Gives you independence. It becomes a way of living. I mean, I don't start or finish a journey anymore without Clare Bus.
Well, I can't use public transport because I live in Shannon and public transport doesn't exist for people with disability in Shannon. Only for the likes of the Clare Bus. I wouldn't be able to get out places. I wouldn't be able to come here every day to the Julic Centre, meet my friends and socialise with people. I mean, I've recently lost my mother, so it's important for me to be getting out and socialising because I live alone and it can be isolating. So the bus has given me that independence to be able to come out of the house and be able to mix with people. And it's my human right to come out and be able to get on the transport.
So it's a lovely part of the country, but the only problem is it's isolated. And it's getting very isolated. And all I can say is, like, it's impossible to keep services back here now.
We're all just dependent now on Kilkee Post Office. That's our regional one now for this area, apart from Kilrush, which is a long way away. Anyone this far west in the Loophead and Dunbeg all the way out as far as Carrickahole, Cross Kilbane, they will have to come as far as this. So it's vital that they have a service to come in and out, to use the post office and to use the services. Otherwise you're lost without your services. And that's where the bus comes in really, really invaluable.
And for me, I'm not very mobile at the moment, and it's easy accessible. That's one of the great advantages, and it's very reliable and very efficient. And we're so lucky with the drivers have been from day one.
It is definitely more than a bus service. It's a lifeline.
It's an advantage to everybody.
Like, they depend on the bus.
Yeah.
You know?
And if it wasn't for the bus, I'd say a lot of people would be stuck at home every evening.
It was low floor, very, very accessible. You just step on it, job done. There's no steps like there is with the other providers. You don't have to ring it a day in advance so that seats can be taken out. If you're a wheelchair user, which is ridiculous in this day and age, you can just ring it, book your seat, that's it, job done. It's simple.
People in the office are great. They are real nice. We can talk to them and everything, and they understand us, and we love them and adore them. And if I did not have the bus, I would be up the pole out of Palo. I would need to move to Sigma Bridge or Innis.
The dispatchers are brilliant. They'll always organise a lift for you, and if I need to go to the dentist or the doctor's appointment, they'll organise a lift back and from any time I need to get a lift in and out.
Our learners are mixing with a lot of people from the community and learning a lot by doing that. So on any given day there could be elderly people, there could be people with disability, there's a lot of young people using the bus as well, and that's a huge part of the learning curve for them as well.
I think it's one in a negative world, it's one of the real positives.
Rural transport has always been an issue, and the type of transport service that Clare Bus have provided is a service that goes to where people are needed. It's off the beaten track, it's down the boreens that we've been down, with all our leader work and our rural development work over the years. Those places, those people that aren't seen, that aren't in the towns, that aren't in the settlements.
I mean, you have to be out among people to have a fair idea of what their needs are and how they operate.
Well, this transport, I feel this is how public transport should be, and it's the model that the National Transport Authority need to take, because everybody can fit, everybody including wheelchairs and all types of disability can access the same bus.
I think equality has been one of the hallmarks of Clare Bus, and it has been in that sense I think a real leader nationally in the service that is provided. The lengths that Clare Bus has gone to make their service accessible is, I think, would be difficult to find any other local transport service in the country that has matched that. Clare Bus has been very much a community-led organisation. Its board, its staff are all people from the community. It's answerable to the community. It has such huge support on the ground around the county and such respect from a whole range of organisations, and I sincerely hope that we will retain a community-led service in this county, because anything else will not meet the needs of the people who need it most. And I think the abandonment of community-led rural transport service will be hugely undermining for the future of rural County Clare.